They say freelancing is freedom. But if you've ever managed a team, you know freedom comes with responsibility. Some freelancers shine, others struggle. And sometimes the mistake you've warned your team about hundreds of times still finds its way in the client's inbox. And that's what happened to me recently with a single pixelated mockup. I run a freelance agency, and I've trained and worked with dozens of freelancers over the years. Some are my go-to people that I can recognize their design and work instantly. Others are reliable and fast, but not always the most inspired. One of my designers falls into the second group. He's not my favorite, but he's dependable, affordable, and with quick turnaround. That's why I keep him on the team, especially for repetitive tasks or backup projects. But then a client messaged me and said this: "These mock-up images are pixelated." My heart sank. I've drilled this into my team countless of times, never ever to send pixelated work. It's a red flag for quality. And to make it worse, they sent this without me reviewing, something I specifically tell my team never to skip. In that moment, I wasn't just upset about the design, I was upset about my system. The designer wasn't really the issue. The issue was the accountability. My project manager was overwhelmed, and his quality check team forgot to check the final approval. I had created space for mistake to slip through, and that night while my overseas team was asleep, there was nothing I could do but wait and think about how to stop this from ever happening again. The solution wasn't to get rid of the designer. He's reliable in his own way, and there's still value in his speed and consistency. The solution was to fine-tune the system. So I made a new rule. No markup goes without my direct approval. And instead of spreading responsibility too thin, I paired it up with just one quality check person that I can fully trust. Someone who knows my standards, who won't let anything slip, and who can act like a final safeguard before a client ever sees the work. Because in freelancing, clients don't see the effort behind the scene. They only see the final product. In one slip, even something as small as a pixelated image can undo months of trust. That experience taught me a hard but valuable lesson. When things go wrong, it's not always about removing people. Sometimes it's about tracking down the system and tweaking it. The truth is, freelancers will always make mistakes, even the best ones. But if your systems are strong, mistakes don't reach the client. So if you've ever had a project fall apart, don't just ask who messed up. Ask where the break is in the system. Because once you fix that, your business doesn't just survive the mistake, but it also becomes unshakable. Now, let me hear from you, whether you are working with a client or other freelancers. Have you ever caught a snag that you discovered after the crisis had happened? I'd love to hear how you resolve this. Now I'm going to answer your questions. What hook can I use as an executive virtual assistant? How about something like this? More than an assistant, I'm a partner who anticipates your needs and to keep you 2 steps ahead. Thank you so much for your time here. I really appreciate you joining me today. Hopefully, a little bit of the insight of what I deal with every day will help you kind of smooth your way in the freelance world. Thank you so much for coming, and I look forward to the next video. Until next time, be freelantastic.